Well, good morning. We're back in Stackpole Quay today, as we're going to walk from Stackpole Quay to Manorbier, hopefully. Maybe a bit further, I'm not quite sure how far it is. And I've just about getting light. There's no one really here. This is the National Trust restaurant, which is nice. And then there's a car park at the back, and if you're a National Trust member, you can park all day for free. And that way is where we went last time, up the hill and over to Barafundle Bay. Now the forecast was rain all day. As you can see, it's not raining, so let's make a start then. Now I've literally just climbed out of Stackpole Quay. There's the entrance. And there's some dogs that are chasing me. As we can see, we're going to walk right around the headland. And the weather's fine, so let's carry on. So, I thought I'd say a bit more about me. So I'm 52, I've got high blood pressure, I work in an office, and I have done for 20 years. I'm not a wild man, it's sort of an ironic nickname. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and walk myself fit and walk my blood pressure down. And hopefully you can come along. Because as a man in my 50s, who's single with no children, I'm just exploring what life looks like at this age. I haven't got all the answers by any stretch. But I can tell you one thing. Walking in places like this makes me feel happy, well, peaceful. So let's go. Let's have a good day. We're just climbing up into the hills now, but the valley looks very sleepy at the moment. All the lights are still on, and I've seen one person with a couple of dogs, but it's very peaceful. What I love about this walk is you can just always hear the sea. In most places, not all places, there are places where you're away from the sea, but on this particular stretch, you can hear the sea, which is one of my favourite sounds. I find it calming, peaceful. And it's the beginning of February, so it's not too muddy, but it will be muddy. And I'll talk you through my kit as we go on later. Because I've got cheap kit, I haven't got expensive kit, and I haven't got a lot of money to spend on super duper stuff. So we'll just see. And if you can see, I've got hiking trousers and cheap hiking shoes, so we'll talk about it later. Anyway, let's get up into those hills and onto the cliffs. We're just about a mile in now. We've climbed up this hill. I'm going to go higher up there as the coast goes towards Manorbier and Freshwater East. And for those people who think I can't walk a mile, and this guy's been walking forever and all that kind of stuff, and he knows what he's doing, that couldn't be any less true, really. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm walking for my own mental health and physical health, and I started off just doing a mile, just doing 2 miles, 3 miles, 4 miles. Once I got improved in fitness I bought better stuff to make it more comfortable, and now I'm up to 18, 20 miles a day. I'm still learning, so if you are watching and you think, I really want to do that but I haven't got the confidence or whatever, then just take one step at a time. And that's what we're going to do. So let's carry on. So we're just, I don't know, 1.5, 2 miles outside of Stackpole. This is where the sort of walk really kicks in now because there's no one around. There's Stackpole over there. Might not look far, but you're going up and down all over the place. It's just so peaceful. And the sun, well, I say sun, the light is coming up from that direction now. Whether we're seeing any sun is difficult to know because of the heavy cloud we see. And here we have some nice rock formations and a pass over there. What you didn't see was I'm absolutely soaked because the heavens have just opened. That's fine. And John, if you're watching, thank you for my waterproof trousers because they're amazing. You see that I wear Berghaus. My jacket is Berghaus as well, and I'll be putting the links for them in the video because they are really, really good. Yeah, the thing I'm looking for is the sunshine, which is over there somewhere, and I'm going in that way, and that's why I've put my waterproof trousers on, because I think we may see more rain. Okay, let's carry on. Now I've seen this loads of times when I'm walking. So there's the path, there's a little fence, there's a very handy sign, there's the sea. What I love about the sea is it is always different colours whenever you come. It's different colours. Last week it's much more grey today. But also, anyway, back to my point, what you also see is these little trails that sort of don't follow the path. You think, well, where the hell's that going? Well, I guarantee you someone has explored up there and had a great view. So let's go and see what happens. Okay, so here we are. We've climbed up the non-official path. Hey, what a view. And you can see even the sunshine has decided it might want to come and say hi. I just thought I'd show you that because sometimes you see these paths, you never really know where they're going. Don't get me wrong, it's a little bit less defined than a normal path, but often worth exploring. So we're walking over there towards Freshwater East, and I can see some houses in the distance, so I'm mindful I need to carry on before the rain gets too heavy. Okay, we've just come up a big hill and back down again. And it stopped raining, so I've taken my waterproof trousers off because what I find is with the winter hiking gear, I just get too hot and then I start sweating. I don't really want to be a sweaty wild man walking. I just want to be a non-sweaty, slightly non-wild person walking the path. So let's carry on. And there is some blue sky, which I was not expecting, because the forecast was rain all day. It's very unusual that it does rain all day, but it's worth having all the kit just in case it does. And I have had a couple of days where it just literally rained for 9 hours, but that's very unusual. Let's carry on. So I'm about 2.5 miles in now, which isn't far. But if you wanted to park in Stackpole, you could sort of walk until you get to this view and then go back, and you'd have a nice little 5-mile walk. And if you think it's boring going back the same way, a lot of the time I see things I missed the first time. Either because I was concentrating, thinking about work or any other stuff. So sometimes it's good. As you can see, the path is fairly muddy, quite slippery. But if you've got a young dog and he needs to do a nice 5-mile walk, this would be a good way to do that. So getting to the top of the hills and the sun's coming out, which is great. And we've got another gate. And today's gate, and I like this little part of the coastal path, is dedicated to Jill Edison. Now Jill, thanks for your gate wherever you are, and I hope wherever you are you have a view of the sea. Let's carry on. And there is the sunshine. Hopefully it's going to come towards us. But out there, there'll be some big clouds. So I think I might be having some wishful thinking at this point. I don't care about the rain. Let's follow the path then. So this beach is Freshwater East. I'm pretty sure it is. If it isn't, I apologise, but I think it is. So it's about 3 miles from Stackpole. So if you wanted to walk here and back, have a cup of tea here or cafe or whatever, it's a 6-mile walk. But we're going to scoot straight across there and carry on. Now, I found one of these today. No idea what it is. I'm guessing it's some kind of fence post or something, but it's got some sort of gear on the bottom there. So maybe it's some sort of pulley. It's cool though, I like it. In a modern world, someone will probably make that into a beer holder. You stick your bottles in the holes on a nice deck or something. But I'm sure there's something better you could do than that. Anyway, we're just walking down to the beach. Let's carry on. This is Freshwater East, so I was right. That's amazing for a start, because I didn't really research this walk. But this is the boat slip, and we're going to walk down there and then find the path. The path is there somewhere, but why would we want to walk off the path when we can walk on the beach? Let's do that. It's time for a bit of breakfast. Not really walk that far, but I couldn't not enjoy the view and the sound. It's just the sound. I love all this twisted up old wood. So if you're wanting to walk from Stackpole to here and back again, it's about 6 miles. There's a few steep hills and it's a little bit slippery this time of year, but it's not too bad. However, you can't do it in white trainers, in case you're thinking that. There's literally water everywhere here. I'm going to go over that bridge. Here. Just so peaceful. I'm walking along the dunes now, but just the sound, God, I could stay here all day. Now we're in rain mode now, but that means I can't record as much. I need to work out some way of doing that, but we're at the end of Freshwater East, and I just thought I'd show you this because there's a waterfall, there's waves, it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're operating in wet weather mode now, which means I can't video as much. I'm using a DJI Mic Mini Mic? A DJI Mini Mic. And if you know how to sort of keep it waterproof with your iPhone when you're out and about, then let me know in the comments, because I'm a bit worried about damaging my kit, which I don't want to do. But I still want to make videos. Okay. Anyway, put the phone back in my pocket. Cheers. Okay, still raining, but it's not as heavy, so probably okay. But there's some big old waves coming in, and I feel a bit of an idiot now for saying here's some blue sky, because there is literally no blue sky. And it's probably going to rain all day. But there you go. That's my own fault. It's an attempt to be fake. Okay, it's getting a bit wet. Put the camera away. But just watch those waves now. And here we are, another little secret beach. There's the path going up there. Just listen to the noise. It's so peaceful. There's no one here. There's a little bridge and a little stream. I'm going to go and sit on the beach and look at the waves, I think. Let's go. I think it's the noise when the waves go back, I love, across the pebbles. We'll watch one more and then we'll carry on. Okay, we're just walking across this headland towards Manorbier now. I got there quite quickly. As you can see, it's raining, but that's not so bad. We may carry on to Tenby. I'm going to do a bit of a map check when we get to Manorbier, in the dry or somewhere, bus shelter or whatever, and we'll go from there then. Anyway, let's continue. I've just come from that direction, which is where Stackpole is, right over there. I'm not actually sure how far I've walked. Probably 6-7 miles maybe, I don't know, maybe 8. It's been really bad weather. And you're probably thinking, this wild man walking's a nutter because he's in really bad weather, but I can tell you what, I'm not the only one. I don't know if you can see them. There is literally loads of people surfing here. And I'm not surprised because the waves are amazing. They sound amazing. They look amazing. Now I've seen loads of people floating and the odd person going in, so no disrespect to anyone. I don't understand surfing, but it looks like really hard work to me. Okay, I'm going to try and find somewhere warm, check my map. See you in a bit. There's loads of different things going on here. We've got Sid the surfer, who's running into the waves, and then we've got people actually surfing. Oh, sorry mate, you fell off. And then there's someone push bike down there. Not sure what they're doing with that on the beach, but there you go. Get sand in your chain, mate, sort it out. So yeah, Manorbier. There's a beautiful castle over here. And we'll perhaps walk around that in the summer, because I do want to walk to Tenby today. But there's a castle over there. Now I don't know much about it except for the fact it's a very nice castle, and it's a real one. You know, it's not made up by Disney or something. But we'll come back to that because that's a whole perhaps separate video. But the beach looks amazing. I'm going to stop here for a sandwich. There's just this little tiny waterfall which is really dinky. And you think, well, you know, it's not much to it, but it just goes around this little corner and dribbles its way down to the sea. And then the sea just joins up with it. And there you can see all the surfer dudes and dudesses playing around. There's a lot of laughing going on over there, so they're having a great time, which is nice to see. Sometimes you think you're out on your own, but there's loads of people there. You can see all the cars parked over there. Just carry on. It's actually stopped raining now. I'm not going to tempt fate, so let's just carry on. We're 7 and a bit miles in now. I'm going to walk to Tenby, I think, because it's not really far enough, so let's carry on. And up here we've got some sort of Neolithic burial stone, mound, cave, whatever you call it. These are all over the Preseli's and the western parts of Wales, and obviously they've been here for thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years. However, there is no log burner in that accommodation, and we shall carry on. Now this is a bit unusual. This is a set of railings. You don't see that very often, so whoa. Now, apart from the pigeons and the birds that are down there, that looks incredibly straight to being made by nature. So I wonder if it's something man-made, albeit I've got no idea what it is. So if you know what it is, or you've got an idea what it is, Or you want to have a guess? Let me know in the comments. No idea from my side. I'll think about it on the way around. Cheers. A little bit of sunlight. Ah, well, it stopped raining. Oh, that is a relief. And the waves are just beautiful. And the sun's come out. I'm just seeing a load of other ramblers, or walkers, hikers, whatever we are, all walking towards Manorbier. So I've told them the good news about the surfers. I'm going to carry on up there somewhere. Okay. Okay, well, it's rain free at the moment, which is good. And I think we're going to go this way, down there, towards Lydstep and Tenby. Which I don't think is that far away. I think it's probably 5 miles, so this could be a short walk today, but there's plenty to see. Over there is Coldie Island, which I've been to before, and it's stunning. I've never seen it from this angle, so it's going to be a nice walk, I think. So hopefully the rain is finished. It is quite a bit brighter now. We look over there. Let's carry on. Finally, the sun has appeared. Just found this little place. It's super peaceful. With the world's most slippiest rocks. I can tell you, I watched a guy climb up those rocks and I thought, oh, can't be that bad. Well, my God, and he broke my ankle 5 times. Okay, we're heading towards Lystep. Let's enjoy the sunshine. See this archway down there. And you can see over there on Coldie Island there's a secret beach. Which is a place to nothing else. Rain stopped. So probably, I don't know, 4 miles to go, maybe 3 miles, I'm not really sure. Chasm here and then some sort of building on top. I think that's a sinkhole, which is bricked off there just because it goes all the way down to the sea. So we're going to carry on walking. So I'm hoping I'll walk it as good as I can make it anyway. Will help my blood pressure. So I think I'm going to do, bearing in mind this is my second video, is I'm going to take my blood pressure before and after my walks, and then in the week to see if it improves as I walk around Wales and even perhaps the UK. And the idea is really that an office worker in their 50s who's, you know, sat down for 20 years in a busy, stressful job can actually improve the physical health with not much money and not much kit, and also just get outside, you know. So we'll see how that goes, and I think I'll do a video once a week with my blood pressure results, and we'll see if it makes a difference. And maybe it won't make a difference, and maybe it's just we're all doomed to have high blood pressure because of our lifestyles, but let's see what happens. Be interesting. If you've got blood pressure stories, then let me know. I'm 6'4", I'm about 14.5 stone, 15 stone, so I'm not massively overweight or anything. I've just got high blood pressure, so okay, I'll speak to you soon. magic. The sun. He's got his hat on finally. Up there somewhere. And now it's a lovely day. About halfway now to Tenby, I think. I'm just going to go that way. Let's go. Right, when you get to Lydstep, this is Lydstep Beach, and actually it's lovely now the sun's come out. Now you can walk along the beach, and the coastal path is at the end. I'm not sure why I did this, but I walked through a caravan site, and if you do that, when you get to the end of the beach, you need to go far right, all the way down towards the back down to the beach. And there's a very little narrow footpath which is easy to miss. So we're walking from Lystep to Tenby now, and it's absolutely glorious. And as you can see over there, Colby Island, just breathtaking on the same day. Okay, so let's carry on, see how far we get. I think most of Wales is watching the rugby, which means it's nice and peaceful. Happy days. About halfway, I think. And sometimes the path just sort of disappears into the rocks, which is what's here. I'm going to climb up these rocks now. But the sun is really out now. We've come from over that way. So let's push on. Well, we're getting closer to Tenby. There's Penally. There's Colby. There's a little island in front of Colby, and I can't remember what it's called, it's really bugging me. But the sun is well and truly out now. Which is good because all my stuff's drying off. Even my hat, which was absolutely soaked. So, not far, an hour to go maybe. Let's carry on. So you probably can't see it here, but there's a World War I trench system here, and it was built by Penally military camp to train soldiers in trench warfare during or before. I think it's during World War One. I took a picture so we can go back, sorry. But anyway, it's really interesting because actually you can see the layout of the trenches and how they were designed to stop explosions going along the trench when grenades or artillery landed. But just how desperate is it that you've got to sit in that one position and then people are shelling you and killing you and you can't move. Oh, it's just a terrible way of fighting. But as you can see, Colby, wow, take a bow. It's breathtaking today. It's just so beautiful when the sun comes out. It's up there now. We're nearly at Tenby now, and this has been a fairly short walk. I'm going to say we're probably around 14-15 miles, but it's been really nice. And for those people who love a snack or a cafe, and I normally bring everything with me, it's good. Especially in the spring, there'll be loads of places to stop on this route. Anyway, let's carry on. This is the path down to South Beach in Tenby, through the woods. We're almost at Tenby now. You can see the beach is probably a mile long. So about a mile to go. I think it's going to be about 15 miles, 15 and a half this walk, which isn't bad. It's been a mixture of weathers and absolutely lovely sunshine now. So let's see how we get on the beach. And here we are, Tenby South Beach. We're going to walk back to Tenby now. And that's it, the walk's finished. So what I'm going to do later when I get in is I'm going to check my blood pressure and record it and see what it's like, and see if this walk has had any impact at all on it and on me, and we'll see what 15 miles is worth. Okay, well thanks for watching if you stayed this long. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we appreciate you staying with the channel. And next week we will do another video.